What's up? I'm Mister. My beautiful wife is Cakes. Mister and Cakes present Marriage and Marijuana, Eminem fan with the presenters. Collectively, nice one. Too soon. But collectively, we the best thing smoking. So on that note, you see the title, No Tongues Held. Speak your chat. So Gregory Underwood.
Hit the like button on the way in. Yes, I like that comment. Hey, Messi. Hey, KW.
Your other
Welcome,
half.
Emily. Everyone, welcome, ladies. Come on in.
Since I can't address her like I want to, I'm going to address you.
Are we getting right into it? Ooh.
Your other half.
Yes.
Miss Big Bag, Big Bank. You know, you are a recipient of any funds that she gets. You are a spectacle that she uses for content. You may be a willing participant, you may not be. Fine and dandy. Mr. and Cakes, we're husband and wife unit as well. We ain't big bag, big bank. But we pretty big in what we do in our own little lane. And we're content with that. But you know, sometimes when you poke a bear, the bear will wake up. And Mr. Cakes, we big, we grown. We know what we do and we accept all repercussions. Yet and still.
Yet and motherfucking still.
Peach, Gregory, your spoiled ass wife. She actually did what she said she was gonna do. She actually did what she said she was gonna do. She said that she would, what is it, strike any channel that put up content and talked about her. And she did that.
She did that.
She did that. She did that. But you know what? We ain't mad. So yes, fam, she did strike the channel. She did get our channel demonetized.
Yes, it's demonetized.
She definitely got our channel demonetized. So kudos to you, Peach. But it ain't stopping shit.
It was for one video. Guess what video? You know it has something to do with her husband. And it was a good video, might I add. And we fought it, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
But she said her husband was for the streets. We ain't say, we just, you know, reporting the facts that came out of her mouth. She would know, right? Her husband for the streets or not. Hey, Goddess 420. Tina Belina, Kendra the Long Way. Hello, ladies. Welcome.
Yes, we did, Tina. Yeah, we did. But this Mr. Cakes, we don't cry with spilled milk. So, on with tonight's presentation. We just wanted to share that with y'all. And you'll be hearing it pretty often because
we got more to say.
Yeah, we got more to say.
We ain't gonna spoil y'all with it all now. I'm pretty sure you guys don't care. You want to get right into The bullshit.
KW, I wish I knew.
And
What's
since,
up, Sigley?
hey, Sickly Sweets. Welcome, ladies. Welcome, everyone coming in. So, since we talking about Rotten Peach, might as well continue on with her little, I don't know what she called herself doing, going up against the school district. I'm pretty sure y'all seen that post where she was, I don't know, I guess having some type of rant about, oh, shoot, having some type of rant about, I don't know, I guess her kid being, you know, needing special attention, and from the looks of it, she's not giving it to him, and she's trying to push it off on the school. Like, where they do that at?
Wait a minute, she trying to push what off from school?
The fact that, okay, I'm gonna just read you the post. She tried to push off the fact that her kid needs special attention and he's getting in trouble already the third day in school. And she said she don't know what to do. She's not gonna keep coming to pick him up from school. Oh well, if he's fighting and scratching and biting teachers, oh well.
And this is the mentally ill side.
I'm not sure about the kid's status. I know one of them is a little autistic, maybe. I'm not really sure about their health levels or mental levels. I'm not sure about that. But I'm gonna read you the post. If you guys saw it, hit the thumbs up. Let me know y'all here with me.
Welcome, Joel.
Hey Joelle. All right, this is what she said. And this was sometime this morning. She said day 5 of the 2022-2023 school year, and my 10-year-old son on the spectrum is being sent home early again. So a lot of us know what it means for your kid to be on the spectrum. We really don't have to get into it unless somebody wants to come up and talk about it or drop their points or whatever. That's totally fine. Mister gonna drop the link. I'm gonna keep going. This makes his third day of being sent home in less than an hour and a half. Less than an hour and a half of school, he being sent home. She said, unfortunately, he is exhibiting violent behaviors such as kicking, hitting, and scratching. First of all, why is she making this post like this? Like, is this the letter that she's sending to the school district? Or did she forget that she on YouTube? We don't need to hear this in this kind of form. We already know what's going on. Because period, point blank, she said she ain't doing nothing. There's more. Wait, she put a whole paragraph. Today, I told the principal that I'm not picking them up early anymore. I don't care. Crazy, right? How you gonna tell the principal you're not picking your child up? You don't care.
But what?
And on top of that, I think she said CPS is involved. You don't think they're gonna get involved saying that you quote unquote maybe neglected your child?
From what they're saying in the chat, this ain't nothing new. Say Gregory's pick up all the time, so this is a constant thing.
Well, speaking of him, today I told the principal that I'm not picking them up no more. I don't care. But I really do care. It's just that someone at the school called CPS on me in regards to my child's behavior. I'm extremely upset about it because my life is already hard enough as it is. I'm a mom of 6 and I really don't have time for added drama. I understand that teachers are mandated. Where by you picking him up at school whenever he misbehaves, yet still call CPS on me. I know my feelings are emotional, which I'm going to check. Anywho, the principal told me if I refuse to pick my child up, he just going to suspend them instead. I told him, fine, suspend them today, but he refused, stating he just let my son try again tomorrow. I informed him that if the current school situation isn't working out, then he need to help. Then he need to help us. He needed to help us find a solution. What's the point of us bringing him to school only for him to be there for 1 hour.
Let me ask you a question. Children like that, can they be suspended?
I don't know. I guess. I don't know. I thought that they would be already in a special program and they would know the circumstances and treat those kids special
Yeah,
and not like the rest of them, you know?
yeah. That's why I'm wondering. Are they allowed to suspend children like that? I don't know.
I also don't want my child abusing other students nor staff, but he does have the right to his education. Based on somebody's therapy, APA facility and something. She's saying some type of facility was ranging between $175 to $250 an hour for him to get therapy. ABA therapy, which is a special therapy that would be needed. And based on the comments that other people has put, because her comments, I went through those too. And they were just telling her that, yeah, the ABA is good. Don't worry about the money. You buying Birkin bags and stuff, you'll be okay.
Kitty says yes, they can be suspended and kicked out of school.
Okay. Okay, Kitty, thank you. I'm writing this post for help and guidance, not judgment. These violent behaviors are new. He's not on any meds at all and never has been on any. Dad refuses. So that means Woody refused to put his kids on medicine. 1 second, I'm almost done. He's in regular public school and ESE classes, which is special ed. He's verbal. I need help. Do I need to write the school district myself? I feel like she just wrote the school district. I feel like this letter was to the school district.
We got a guest backstage.
I mean, who is she fooling? Like, is this for the nanny? Because from what we seen, you just grabbed the kids up to go school shopping, and you went right back to the casino.
Welcome, Kendall, the long way.
Hey, Kendall.
Hey, how y'all
Welcome.
doing today?
We
Good.
easy, we easy.
I'm sorry to hear about y'all's channel. I heard the tail end of it, but I'm sorry to hear about that.
It's kosher. It's kosher.
But
You
when
know,
y'all, I'm sorry.
no, I was just saying. Sometimes when you play the game, you lose. Sometimes.
Yeah,
We didn't lose though.
I feel like when y'all were talking about kids getting suspended from school, like with special needs and things, I have special needs twins, and one thing about it, when you see something along those lines, you have to act quickly. You can't just, sit around and ignore it or hope it goes away. A lot of people, I've heard a lot of people, like Black people, say, "Oh, they'll outgrow it," or this and the other. It's not the case. You really have to, you know, um, to tackle that early on and get them the help that they need. And it's not always available in every place. Sometimes it's hard to find services that your child needs, but it's doable. And the thing that upset me about her is you sit here and you tell people that you've done so much research on YouTube for people to be able to skip the line. You talk about how you've researched government assistance programs and this, that, and the third. But when it comes down to your own child, you can't pick up your phone or your computer and Google some programs.
Right.
You can't call your
Exactly.
pediatrician, your school board, whoever. And then if he's harming people, she's a selfish person, because if your child is violent and hurting other people, he's a liability for the school. That's why they suspended him, because she refused to come and get him. They could get sued if he hurts another child, or a faculty, staff, whatever. They have to make sure that you understand this is serious. We can't play with you. We could get sued behind this. Would she want somebody beating up on her kid, treating him? I understand he has autism. Like I said, I have two that have it as well. But that doesn't mean that they should be punching bags for your child. What are you doing? You work from home. Woods
Right.
doesn't have a job. You say you have a nanny, out of the three of y'all, nobody could come pick the child up. I had to turn around 4 times my kids' first day of school. They started a new school, and I guess the new environment was different for them. And I turned around and I went back to work, and I had to turn around 4 separate times. Like it's part of the game, it sucks, but it's part of having a child with special needs. And you have another child with special needs, so you say with half a brain, yet you say you have too much on your plate, yet you're still trying to get pregnant and have more. It doesn't make sense.
It don't. It definitely don't make sense. And that's some good points that Kendall said. I mean, you really can't wait. If you see something going on with your child, it's in your child and your own best interest to act quick, like she said. I mean, it's really serious when you neglectful to situations that you know you can handle or you can get help for. So it's unfortunate. Shout out to all the parents that may be dealing with a little extra care, because that's all it takes is extra care. Shout out to all us ladies that may be going through any of that kind of stuff. And I've been hearing on YouTube, I guess it's a little support group going on. And, I think it's awesome. I think it's great. So, far as Peach is concerned, I think her only main concern is that casino.
Exactly.
And that's the truth.
Even if she was to go to different therapies, there are groups of local moms that would tell you, hey, you could go do this and try that. I trust me, like when your kids go to therapy together, you kind of form a bond with parents whose kids have similar behaviors or issues or whatever, and they are more than willing to help you, because nobody knows that struggle better than someone who has a child suffering with that same thing. As a mother, your heart goes out to the children and the parents of that. I've met parents. ABA therapy is one thing that they recommend a lot of times, but ABA therapy is it's like a behavioral type thing, or what to help with children with autism, but it's oftentimes like I know in my area a lot of times it's not covered, and not only that, it's not really available in a lot of areas. It's a lot of traveling things. I've seen people sell their homes just to be able to get their kid, because it's like $1,000 a session, I want to say, but I've seen people move back in with their parents and sell their homes just to get their child the help that they need. And it's that serious, you know what I mean? So
exactly.
so they're willing to give that up. And for me to look on here and see all of, like I say, spend your money how you want to spend it, but to see these MCM bags and buying car washes and all these trucks and stuff like that, but then you complain about $200 an hour for your son who is suffering. Like, if you ever see a child with autism have like a meltdown, like that is one of the most hardest things. Like it's frustrating on the parent. It hurts to see your child that way. It's exhausting. Like I had my child had a meltdown one time when we were in Walmart, and I literally wanted to fall out on the floor and cry with her. I did. It was just that exhausting. And like I said, I do extra. I go the extra mile. Not only do they get therapy in school, I go through my insurance, and after school, I get both of them therapy as well. And I see progress in it. Doesn't mean it's easy, but I see progress in it. And it just upsets me to see her not be willing to do that for her kid.
I know it upsets a lot of us.
Yeah. Do anybody remember when, if a parent seemed a little touched or on the spectrum, and they had a child, that it would be a worker that watched over the parent and the child? Does anybody remember that?
Yes.
They don't do that anymore, because I mean, it's clear that something is wrong with Peach.
She said she used to take medicine.
I don't think she's
blamed her mom. She said her mom forced her to have mental health issues and stuff.
Yeah, but Peach blames things on a lot of people. Like it's never her fault. I think Peach has like a mental issue. I don't think she's autistic. I think she has like some serious mental issues going on. Like she seems kind of manic.
I mean, but wouldn't that still like be called because to have someone watch over her as well? I mean, I know it's too late, but
A lot of times with
they don't
people
do that no
now,
more.
they have to hurt somebody or hurt themselves a lot of times before you can force them to go into like some type of treatment or get some type of help. I think from what I've seen.
Okay. Messi says yes. My friends still have a social worker for her and her family. So okay, in some cases, okay, all right, because I don't see.
A lot of people might not know about it. So.
Well, if a parent, I mean, these parents had to be kids at one time. I understand things do develop and come out later on in life, but these grown-ups were kids at one time, so I'm sure they displayed something that if their parents wasn't attending to, I guess that's where they get it from. So
Yeah, definitely, and that's clear with Peach. It's definitely clear with her because you know she stayed
I don't
working
know.
on her.
She say that about her mom, but did her mom
Yes.
admit it?
Well, you know, in a recent live, see, after that stuff happened, I didn't even get to put up some stuff. I probably still got it. But in one of her recent lives, when she tried to start promoting her mom again and they was cooking and stuff, she had like a emotional
I
something where she
remember that
just bust out saying that her mom didn't care about her as she do all the time.
about her mom
And
did
she started,
say
and
something.
yeah, and her mom said something back. Her mom said, Peach, don't start this stuff. Like you always do this. You know I cared about you. I was there for you. I might not have been there because I was working, but I was there. You had the love and this and that. And she was like, I didn't feel it. I didn't feel love. You know, just combating everything her mom said.
She was capping because she was capping because the cameras was on. She had said,
And that's probably part of her storyline too, you know? Because we haven't been watching Peach like this. We just started watching her when she started talking about the big bag at the big bank.
well, we seen a couple.
Yeah, we seen a couple of them when she was in Tampa doing Section 8 tours. That's what
But
had us watching.
did you notice she wanted the poor people to pay $109 for T-shirts, but she won't pay $200 for her son's therapy?
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
Now, what does that? What does that say? Like you want people to buy your T-shirts, your plain T-shirts, for $110, but when it comes to your own child, you won't
That
spend two
big
hundred
bag, that
dollars.
big bag, big
She
bank.
gambling with her. She gambling her kid's life.
Yeah.
That's what she
For some
doing.
reason, I don't think she had as much as she claimed.
I don't think so either. She
There's a
don't.
YouTuber who lives not too far from Peach, and she says she knows Peach's family, and she told some information, and she said that a lot of the money that Peach has gotten, she's she's lost it at the casinos, and I believe it. I
I
really
believe it
do.
too.
You know, if you look at Peach's neck, and I'm not saying this to be funny, it looks like it's getting worse. And like my thing is, it concerns me. Like she ignores her health issues, it seems. And as a mother with a large family and two children with disabilities, you would think she would want to take care of that, because if your family doesn't deal with your children now, do you really feel like if you left this earth that they will be okay? Like, have you made provisions to make sure that they have caregivers, proper
That's a
health
good question.
insurance, or whatever? Like, do you really think that if Woods got stuck with 6 kids, like, would you feel comfortable with whoever he's with taking care of your children or being patient with your special needs children? But she's worried
No.
so much about the wrong things. And I'm just like, girl, I hope you get it together, because, like, if that's a thyroid issue or goiter or whatever, like, you really could put yourself in some bad shape not getting these health issues checked
It is
out.
a thyroid. And
You
then
know?
it's bulging because of stress. So you know it's
Yeah.
some stuff going on. And it's that and it's two things. It's the money and the pain. Because that's
Yes.
all she talk about. She don't gotta keep convincing us about some pain that's not even ours. Like why who in their right mind that's the woman going around saying that you're not an actual rapper? Even they're not doing it. Like, come on, girl, stop playing. And you married? Who's in their right mind sitting up there talking about my dick every other day?
Exactly. Because
That's
those
not
women want to know
appealing.
what the fuss is about now. Yeah, you gonna have competition. They want to know what all the fuss is about. He cheating, you bragging on it and going crazy for it. They want to know what all the fuss is about.
Oh, before I forget, we do have a question of the night, Miss Kendall.
Uh-huh.
Before I forget, I'm gonna ask you now, okay? Now hear me out. Think of any situation in the world that you want to. I'm gonna give you the question. Think of any situation in the world that you want to, and then answer the question. Is it worth doing the right thing? You think
Okay.
of any situation in the world you want to, and
Is it
then
supposed
answer
to
the
be like
question.
a situation where
It can be any situation you want.
like give me an example. Is it supposed to be something that's a hard decision to make or
Yeah.
like can you give me
Is it just worth doing the right thing? That's it.
if it's important to me, yeah, it's worth doing the right thing. That's what I guess you could say like my kids, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I give you an example. Uh, is it worth staying with? I don't know if you're married or not, but we think this is just all hypothetical. Is it worth staying with your husband for the kids' sake after you caught him cheating?
No, I disagree with that. I feel like you're teaching your kids the wrong message about relationships, and I would be the best mom I could be if I'm happy.
I know
I
that's
hear
right.
that.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, that was a question tonight. So I'll be asking a couple of you the same question, so y'all can think of y'all situation. One should always do the right thing. It is about your character, but sometimes you get the fuck it in you. You get the fuck it in you.
I'm
And
gonna drop down in the chat, y'all.
I thank you, Kendall. It's an
Thank you
All
for
honor and
being up
pleasure.
and speaking chat, Kendall.
right. Thank y'all for having me.
Yes, man. You get the fuck it in you. And sometimes you just don't. I mean, I guess you can say the fuck it. That's the fuck it too.
Yeah,
Sometimes you just,
don't care.
yeah. What up, chef?
Hey, Chef.
Depends on it.
What's
Well,
Gucci? Hey, Rose.
think of a situation, Rose. Think of one. It can be any situation you want.
Welcome, everyone, coming in. Thank y'all for hitting the like button, too.
The right thing is always the right thing is always the thing to do. I I agree,
And
but
most
that don't mean you're gonna always
sometimes,
do it.
sometimes it's not worth it to do the right.
I believe it.
Sometimes it's not worth
I
it.
do believe sometimes it's not worth it.
Sometimes you're gonna end up with the same result.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's just not worth it.
yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree that sometimes, even though you should always do the right thing, sometimes it's just not worth it. I believe it.
No, even though we're taught to always do the right thing.
Well, I think you should always do it. But unplug or not,
Oh,
I don't
someone
know.
on life support.
If someone on life support, unplug or not. Mm. See, that's what are they suffering? Or what if they will be a shell of themselves? What if you know that maybe the people that's gonna be looking out for them can't really look out for them properly. It's hard. Nobody wants to see a loved one go, and no one wants them to suffer. So I that's in that case, Rose, I would I would have to do the right thing.
Well, in that case, Peach, do the right thing. Do the right thing. Don't let that fucking get in you. You go to that casino. Don't do it. Not yet. Hold off for about a week or two.
The fucking guy get in her so she don't go.
Yeah, get that fucking in you so you do what you gotta do. All the way. You know, because our kids is our future. No matter how bad they is. Because some of these kids is bad. And I don't know how to segue into this, but let's just talk about Jazzy real quick and Bentley. I just want to get a cuckoo.
All right, let me see. Let me read this. Everybody right thing is different due to each other's background. I can agree with that. I can agree with that. But you know what? I don't know. Because I think everybody know what the right thing is. Even if we're brought up differently.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, do you think it was right for Jazzy to include her daughter in the animal control piece?
No.
Say it. Do you two people is the one who did this, Caitlin? And Caitlin just gets more upset.
No. I think that was so corny.
Do you think it was corny for her to have the dog all up in her face, licking all on her? Like, the dog misses you, Jazzy. Evidently, you're not seeing the dog. So who's really taking care of Bentley?
Her breath smelled like pepperoni. That's the only reason Bentley was up there. Her breath smelled like pepperoni. That's all.
Does and they feet match. Oh my goodness. What's next? Like, what's next? What's next, Jazz? She was like, it's an inside dog. How is it going to be the neighbor? It was a YouTuber. It was a reactor. I was like, oh my goodness. She don't know what she's going to do. Jasmine don't know what she's going to do.
Does it seem like Olivia is actually trying to erase the fact that she has 3 other kids right before her eyes? Because she hardly ever says anything about it.
I think it hurts to talk about it because they're not there. And then when they is there now, it feels weird. So she acts even weirder instead of acting normal because they're your damn kids. You know, I think she just weirded the whole situation up, you know, with her weirdness. Like, you can't be normal for 1 second. You got to try to play a part for everything, you know? Like, everything is a plot.
Yeah. Everything is.
And she probably having these rants because baby girl Ryan started school looking all cute. So I'm pretty sure she's feeling awful that she's missing all these moments, you know? Baby girl's first day of school. She in Texas. I mean, she in Florida with a sweatsuit on, arguing in the car late at night. Looking crazy and weird. Talk about, let me see your face, bitch. Let me see your face.
What's up, Mahogany? I'm going to drop the link again.
Welcome, Mahogany.
I'm going to drop the link again. Anybody want to come speak their chat?
Welcome,
and answer the question of the night.
I kept trying to get Mr. to tap into that live, but he was busy. But I got a good bit of it. I don't know how many times she went on, but I caught it like 2 times, but I seen the notification like 4 or 5. So I don't know what she kept going at it for 4 freaking hours in that car in that sweatsuit. But she had to get something out of her chest. She had to get it out of her chest, whatever it was.
I think so too, Kendall. I think she is detached or detaching herself from the kids.
That's messed up. That's the wrong thing to do.
I don't think.
Don't turn them streets. Don't be like Keisha and the Shy. Is that her name, Keisha? Mm-hmm. Don't be like Keisha and the Shy.
Leave Keisha alone.
No, that's not the dark skin one, the light skin one.
Oh, I forget her name. We got.
You know, she don't hardly be with her kids. She drop them off from grandma to dad, and she be over there with her mom.
Yeah, but
acting like they sing.
Well, the dad usually had the kids. Emmett usually had a kid.
I don't know. Welcome, Messy.
Welcome, Messy, at the mess hall.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Let me ask y'all a question. Have y'all noticed YouTube became everybody's scapegoat? Even though we know that they have real lives and real situations, like real neighbors, like YouTube is not like a virtual place. Like, have you ever seen the Black Hole? Or no, Black Mirror?
Yes.
Okay. Y'all remember how everything was like, space, like everything evolves around like the internet and everything's just, it was never like real life stuff. Right. Everybody had so much technology that they really didn't have to interact with people as much. They can play with your mind. That's what these ladies remind me of. And the sad part about it is I really starting to believe that dog case is a fantasy because she has no content. It don't make any sense. How did you get from a dog to CPS and then CPS? How is that possible? Which one is it? Because if y'all remember, she kept going off on CPS. And then she went back with the dog. And I'm like, which one is it? Is it both? So we're going to go back to memory lane with me, okay? We go. Y'all remember the food stamps? How YouTube cut their food stamps off? Peach did one too. Probably a month before Jazz did hers. Yes. So I'm going to ask this smart question because I feel like I'm smart. YouTube did not mess up your food stamps. You did. You didn't do your what's that? Certified or your income. Nobody didn't do that.
I can believe it.
YouTube cannot do that. Besides you. So I need them to take responsibility. And none of them wants to take responsibility. And if you didn't realize this also, Jazz just tried to throw the daycare under the bus saying Aiden don't act up in daycare. Y'all remember? Yeah. That's the reason why he got kicked out so many times. Like they kept calling him. And she said he don't act like this at home. Yeah, he does.
Oh yeah. He's on the spectrum too, right? Or is
I don't know. I'm not gonna put that on nobody's child.
Oh, that's not what I thought she said.
No, Jazz never got him, sir. She's waiting for the school to do it. She never did it. Yeah, I'm not stupid. Because you have, for example, she's that lazy. She had her therapist come. And I know for a fact, my 1-year-old, and I talk about him quite often, he is about to go into a play program where he can play. Like I have to take him to a play session where he plays with certain kids just like him. And Peach got the same thing done this summer. Like if her son is like that, and I know she's still getting extra help with assistance. I'm not stupid. Why are you talking about food stamps and your dog the other day? And you're short. Yeah, I'm not stupid. Talking about if y'all know how to get food stamps, y'all embarrassed. You can do your food stamps on your checkout. Yeah, scan and go. Okay, I'm not retarded. All right. But anyway, besides, I know she probably still get a little bit of assistance or getting something because I'm gonna peep this out. Y'all know when y'all get certified, they only do certifications twice a year. Did anybody realize that? So when you
Mm-mm.
start not making any moves and shutting down, because in that month they need to research, they can have a zero account and they can get a full amount for 6 months. Yes, I'm not stupid, Jazz. So when you talk about I need a break, but then that following month they hustling, bustling.
If you talk about working the system, let's work in the system.
Yes. So that's how when you start seeing them, like you start seeing like they need to have a zero account, even though they only go by 1 month. But when they start auditing them, that's when they don't get in trouble. But yeah, trust me, I know because if anybody know hood women, they work at a little crappy job. They be like, I got to take off these many days. I got to have very little hours. And then when they get their certification, hit that month, they got 12 hours. They was like, "Oh, girl, let me give y'all this down." They balling for 6 months. Then they do that cycle again. We're not stupid. When you start hearing them talk about, "I need a break," it's certification. It's certification. It's nothing else.
Let me ask you a question. How do you feel about Jazz and Philip having a conversation about Aiden starting school, and she's telling him, "No, go ask your mother." Telling Philip to go ask his mother what she think when Philip says he think they should start next year. Jazz says this year. What do you think about her saying, telling him to go ask his mother, and like totally disregarding him?
Um, Jazz is going to get that little boy out her hair. She's going to be another peach when he starts school. She wants him out of his hair. There's no, I love my babies, and if I need my alone time, y'all, I sit in my car for about another hour. I make sure they settle, and I sit in my car. I know I have to go back in the house. I gotta wash clothes. I got to get them kisses and stuff like that. But I do a 9 to 5, but also have a side job, and then I do Instacart. So that's enough time to myself, I feel. But sometimes I just need that little extra. But I'll be damned if I'm waking up at wee hours in the morning to drop my kid off at daycare. I'm not doing it. Okay. No, they need that extra sleep. They need mommy's time. They need to be comfortable. These kids still got crust in their eyes. I would love to see those kids when the camera's not rolling in Jazz house, because those kids are going to school busted and dusted. Trust and believe me. Aiden's gonna have no underwear on, going to school because Jazz was like, "No, you gotta get out of this house." Yeah, she's not interested in her kids. It's like sick. And Peach tried to buy that she's an all-standing mom, but obviously with that post, instead of going to the school and sitting with her son or sitting with the principal and saying, "Hey, what do we need to do? Do he needs to be out of school just till 12 o'clock? What kind of moves?" But she got on her community post telling y'all the business before she even said her business
She
was.
should have that money. She should have, cause I mean, she
As a
can't keep
mom,
picking them up every day. She gotta find some type of solution. And being
no,
mad at the principal is not it.
I'm not going to send, after they called me twice, I'm not sending him to school without a plan or figuring
Yeah.
out what is going on. Number
Yeah.
one, that's distracting my day. If I know they're going to call, they call me 2 days, and maybe they didn't call the first day, but I think they probably had problems with that little boy from instant. But you can tell, you can buy your kids all the Nikes and Jordans and Gucci. People know when you are a good mother at the end of the day. You don't have
So
to have a name brand. You're there. They see you. You don't have to tell the principal, I'm not picking him up. Just suspend him, or I guess I got to suspend him. And then you want to type, what was it? He didn't even clarify if he's going to come back and try again. And that girl, he's suspended. Be a mother. Take him out. That's how I feel. Like, be a mother. You don't need 400 people telling you how great you are. Because we know deep down inside, and you know that you are a piece of crap as a parent. I'm not being funny. Why you got a content house talking about I have a break for my kids? Your kids is with their nanny.
She trying to be up to be loved.
Beloved kids are grown.
that's crazy. I know I'm always dropping myself. Olivia's daughter started.
Still not calm when she did that dog. Okay, she's about to sell that dog, y'all. Don't be fooled. I told y'all yesterday, don't be fooled. Y'all let the CPS thing, because y'all don't come for me if y'all Chrissy fans. But I'm just, please don't come for me. What happened to Frenchie or Finny? That was the dog.
That dog got me smooth.
We didn't see him since. I haven't seen him when they had that family vacation. I'm assuming you could bring your dog. That dog is ghost with the wind, and that dog is sold.
That's sad. That's the thing. That's the thing. So, that's my
Hey, can I say something with Grape Jelly? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm starting to peep this out. I think Philip don't send Jazz money, y'all, and I'm dead serious, because she has said something. Well, Philip and his mom is going to buy the rest of the stuff the kids need. But if I'm
Grape Jelly, I see.
Y'all see that? I don't think he gives her money. I don't think he trusts her with money. No. I think something happened when he was away. He's not releasing money to Jazz like that.
Okay, Messy, it's time for me to ask you the question. And I'm going to give you your scenario.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
You got Liv holding one hand over the Titanic. You got Jazz holding your other hand over the Titanic. They both slipping. You can only save one.
Ooh, Okay, after I answer, I'm gonna ask y'all if y'all seen this. Okay, I'm going to say
I want to hear this.
I'm not breaking my fresh nails for neither one of them. I'm sorry. Jazz can stand up and Liv can float. I don't know what to tell y'all.
That's a good one.
I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm not. Yeah. No. I'm not messing up my nails for nobody.
That's funny.
Yeah. Liv definitely float. I know. And Jazz can stand up, and she better call Chris and whoever, Maurice. They better call him.
Rose, so you saved Jazz because she has her kids and she may listen, live too self-absorbed in herself. Yeah.
Like I said, this internet is destroying normal-minded people, and I would say that Liv was used to be normal.
Think so?
Maybe with all the talk of Gerard, seemed like he was her gopher in life, so we can definitely see the victory now per se. But she seemed normal. If I look back at her videos and I'm paying attention to it, she looked normal. Jazz was always a snake, knowing Philip was up to, and I can't shake that. Yeah, I don't care what you tell me. I didn't know he was doing that, or yeah, you knew because studies don't make.
Into the long way funny.
Kendall said Jazz will off herself because she'll let go to wipe her nose.
I hope not.
I can see that. I can see that. Mm-mm-mm. So,
Hold on, we gotta be careful because we don't want a lie talking about depression, and then they come back and say we said she needs to kill, off. Unlike we don't need that, okay? We don't need that for your channel, and nobody else that's rocking the channel this tonight because she would definitely, point elbows. Like she loves this. She loves
new storyline.
something, a joke, and she thinks it was her depression.
Mm-mm.
But I want to see how this year goes for these ladies.
I don't think it's gonna be a good year. Because one, they don't know how to reinvent themselves.
That is a lie. That's for sure.
They don't know how to reinvent themselves. I can't.
And this clickbait with Olivia is draining. Like, give me a break. That video she just put out was a freaking food haul. And then the end part was, I guess, her saying she gonna keep talking junk as long as people talking junk to her. Still looking crazy, all flush in the face. Oh my goodness.
Well, I've been watching some of these like new YouTubers.
Like who that? What's that? When that snippy looking girl. What's her name? Who was on Vader?
Oh no, not those.
Case
No,
lab.
I mean somebody that's like under 500, maybe touching 1,000. But I've been watching them, and I tell you, some of them seem like they're getting their content just like those ladies. But some of them that's like low, baby, their content is like so wonderful. I only wish them the best. So,
That's what's up.
What's the name?
well, one I've been following, her name is Jazzy J Baby. But can I talk about her for a little bit? Just a little bit.
Go ahead.
Okay, so she's everywhere. Mentally, she's like, not in a bad way, but she's everywhere. She's like, she does mostly lives. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Where, even though her name is Jazz, but she still have her baby daddy like in the picture, right? And I'm going to tell you something. He's like more active as just a partner, and he comes and visit and stuff, but those two chemistry is like amazingly funny. Like I love when those two are together. So that's the reason why I watch them. She just made 1,000 like this week. But yeah, you be like, what the hell did she got me? But you watch her. I didn't like her at first. I was like, this bride is dry begging. But but hey, her dry begging was legit. She didn't try to BS you. She just said, hey, my tires, no, my brakes is going out and I need a little funding. And I was like, okay, what? But you know, she don't do it as much. I haven't seen her do it no more, but she's just grateful she made 1,000. So give it up to her.
Right, shout out to her. Y'all heard Phil dry bag again?
That's not right.
But yeah, thought it,
I mean, that's fucking.
the doctor was like, I'm just curious. You had blood in that's fucked up. But they thought Phil had a sunken eye, but found out it was just swollen supposedly. But Phil said he got to be out of work for 2 weeks. So y'all know what that means. Make that cash app ring. So if anybody want to send Phil some money,
Hey, you better ask that female that he went to Vegas with that she said, I need to get out of my man's inboxes because he effing me. And, you know, that's where he need to get that money from, okay?
You right about that. They, Kendall. When I heard the baby screaming, I ain't know what the fuck it was. And that's just me being honest. I was like, what the hell that is? I ain't know it was a infant. Sorry, little dude.
See, can I ask this question? I don't remember feeling this way. Um,
Mhm.
is it normal for you to have a baby and then want to have another one? Like, I just
I don't know.
was tired of it after, you know, I had to bring it home. I didn't have a baby blues anymore. But Jazz seemed like she has baby blues, and the old baby is no longer fun to her.
Hold on. We have another guest out back. I'm not really sure. Let me check him out. Never seen him before.
If you just come in, hit the like button for us. Hit the like button.
Uh, hmm.
Okay, I'm about to drop down, okay?
All right, Messy. Thank you for taking us to the mess hall.
Shout out to Messi. And shout out to Kendall for coming to speak their chat. I don't know who we got up here next, but let's go.
I'm at, mm, all right, I'm gonna add you up here.
Hello?
All right, what's good with you?
Yo, what's up, man? How's it going?
I'm easy. I'm easy. How you feeling, bro?
Welcome.
Doing good, man. Doing good. Can you hear me well? How's the sound?
Yeah, we hear you. We hear you good.
Okay. All right, man. What's going on? I'm just moving from live streams tonight. Just seen this live. I got a question for you.
Who are we speaking with?
Go ahead,
Uh,
introduce yourself.
my name is Austin, calling from
Okay.
Orange County, California.
Okay.
Okay.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Karen.
But I got a question for you, man.
Go ahead.
Okay.
First,
Have you ever seen any gay porn?
yeah, finish your ass.
Yeah, I figured that's what it was. I figured that's what it was. But anyway, nah, I ain't
That
seen
was
no
his
gay
fault for
porn.
tonight.
I know.
That was kind of dry too.
I know, real dry.
I thought we was gonna have fun.
I know, right? Use some lubrication next time, off. Crazy.
What they say, that honey jelly, the honey ball. What's the stuff you saw today? Raw jelly.
Great royal jelly or some shit.
Royal jelly. Yeah. So royal.
That was Jazzy. KW said she got nervous. Right. But oh, you know what? I did have another. What was the other question that I? Oh,
KW said I was like, hang up.
Do got another question.
Say or live cousin of Karen. Right, Mahogany? He said, wow.
How many? let me ask this question the right way. How many loves do you get in your life? Do you only get one love, or you get one true love, or?
Yeah.
Which one? One true love. So is one true love the same as the love of your life?
Yeah, to me. Everybody got their own opinion, but to me, yes.
So what about when you hear people like, "Oh, the one that got away," but I love him. I love my husband. When people, because you hear, I mean, on movies, I hear a lot about the one that got away, but they married to somebody else, and they say he loved the one they married, but they talking about the one that got away.
What do you think?
I think you can have different loves, but I think you have one love of your life, one soulmate. Yeah. KW said many, a soulmate. Grapes Jelly says true love, one if you lucky, maybe two. Mahogany said there's only one, the rest was a lesson. KW says I've been in love multiple times, but I'm with my soulmate. Okay. Grape Jelly say I'm 60 plus, never been married. I say what love got
I know that's right. She said, what love got to do with it?
Rose say no. Some have many loves. For me, it was the strongest love. Okay.
Those are all good. Especially what's love got to do with it.
In some cases, love ain't got nothing to do with it. It's all about an arrangement.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I'm still.
So, speaking of arrangements, is there some type of arrangement between Olivia and her baby daddy while she's at school? Is he in Florida or is he in Chicago? Because, I mean, in these lives that's going back and forth, it's appearing that they've been having some contact because there's been some messages displayed.
I think it's Cat.
So you think it's old messages?
No, I think it could be old messages. I ain't think about that.
Interesting.
But I don't think
Interesting.
I don't think they at each other's neck though.
Oh, you think that's the Cat? Yeah. No, that's real.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
It's been real every other time. It's real.
Listen, if she willing to open her house and her tuna can to him, he running back. Cause I don't care what nobody say. He's still struggling.
She said he was getting the Social Security check. Unless she said because Donna's supposed to be a certain age, she's supposed to be getting it. I don't know. But
Donna,
somebody's supposed to be getting the Social Security check.
I was about to give Donna what's Liv my name again?
So,
I was about to give Donna Stella charge. So she just want to twiddle. But that's Stella. I forgot. That's Stella, the soap and twiddler.
yes.
I think Liv Jazz doing skits to get attention because K Slay and Vita was getting too much attention off them.
Mm.
What do y'all think about him saying she had a fake baby? You know what? It could be. It could still be her sister baby because we don't hardly see him or hear him no more.
You think that?
Yeah, I think that. Well, I'm gonna go back and re-examine the KW. It may be real.
The baby is definitely real.
Is it hers though?
We don't know who has who got the last name. Because I don't think the guy signed the birth certificate, so it probably has her last name.
No, I'm saying, do you think it's her sister's?
No, I think it's her baby. I think it's her baby.
Says she smell like onions, garlic, and mushrooms.
Ah! Oh my goodness, what a combo. Darn.
I do, Kendall. I think Stella
That
baby.
sounds like a shish kebab.
I do think Stella babysit when Raquel go to work.
Yeah, she be still floating back and forth.
What's up, Miss Leah? Welcome, welcome.
Grandma life. Welcome, Leah. Welcome. Everybody coming in. Welcome. Hit the like button for us.
There's another little boy around every time the baby's around. And that's what I'm saying. I think it's Raquel's. You say the baby look just like Zolo. I gotta see the baby again.
Shane, you show his face.
We've been easy, Miss Leah. We've been easy. Liv will be like FYI, sauteed mushrooms, garlic, and onions smell good.
Darn.
That baby is so quiet, like not there, right? Jazz baby be screaming so loud, and Liz seems to have too much time on her hands. Yeah, I mean, and Liv baby supposed to be younger than Jazz.
Yeah.
So how she got all this time?
I don't know, because she ain't watching them.
And that's one good ass baby. Don't cry, don't do nothing. Don't get hungry. Don't wet itself.
Yeah, she clearly not breastfeeding.
Probably know how to fix his own bottle. He heard through the grapevine how she that is She has a video in the mirror, you can see the baby face. Stella take care of the baby.
Yeah, definitely. You know it. You know it.
You think she was? I don't know about I don't think she was gonna get rid of it, KW. I don't know about that one. She said she think Liv was gonna terminate the pregnancy.
Shoot, she had us thinking all kind of stuff. All kind of stuff. And still thinking, because she's still acting weird. Always find time to curse somebody out. That girl is bipolar.
Well, fam, we about to get up off here. It's been real. Well, I'm gonna leave y'all as only Big Mr. can. I want everybody to think about this.
Peach, you did not knock us out. We've always been here. And we will have a new channel coming very soon. We appreciate all of you guys supporting us. And we look forward to y'all continuing rocking with us.
I don't like peaches anyway. I eat cake. But anyway, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. To anybody who has ears and want to listen. If you find yourself in the middle of some shit, ask yourself, what the fuck did I do to put myself in this position? And on that note, I missed her, my beautiful wife is Cakes, Magic Marijuana, Missing Cake Presents along with the presenters. So until the next time, you hear your boy rhyme.
And it wouldn't be Mr. Without Cakes. We love y'all so much. Y'all have a banging night and an even better morning. It's 12:42 where we at.
Without y'all, there'll be no us. And you can't have Mr.
Without the cakes.
without the cakes.
You about to be asleep.
Side to the mother effing waves.